today's video, let me show you the setup if you would like to connect your Boss VE22 to a Focusrite audio interface. This setup should work for recording or streaming. Without further ado, let's get started. And there it is. So this is the Boss VE22 vocal processor. This is the Focusrite 2i2 3rd gen. This is the device I'll be using for sample recording or streaming. This is the device as the source of music, and I'm actually using this dynamic microphone from the Maono. This is actually pretty good. This is Maono PD200W. Okay, and now let's start the connections right away. First, let's connect this dynamic microphone, and I do have this XLR cable here. So from the back, I'm going to connect this one, that one end, and this other end I'll connect to here. Next, let's connect this Boss VE22 to Focusrite 2i2 audio interface. And for that, we will use this cable. This is dual XLR to dual TS mono. So this two will connect to the back here. Something like that. There it is. And now the other two end, we will connect to here. Okay, there it is. Next, let's connect the source for music to this Boss VE22. And for that, we'll use this TRS. You can also use TRRS. So just look over here at the back, the one that says aux in, you connect one end. And now the other end is to this source for music. Provided your source for music has a headphone port on it, you can connect the other end directly to that. However, in this device, it does not have a headphone port anymore. So I will be using an adapter, like something like this, headphone adapter. If you're using an Android device, then you will need an adapter, something like this. And that adapter, it doesn't matter if it's TRRS on the other end or TRS, it should work, because this is only for the source for music, not for streaming or recording. Okay, and now let's connect this device. So this device, we will be connecting from Focusrite, not from Boss VE22. And for that, we'll use this cable. So this cable normally comes when you get to a Focusrite, so USB-C to A. Okay, so we'll need this other end from here. Okay, so now if your device is Android, then you will need a cable something like this. So USB-C on that end, and find the one that has USB-A on here. So it could be one USB-A and USB-C. So your USB-C is for charging, and one is that's where you're going to connect this other end. Now, if you're using an iPhone, then you will need this lightning camera adapter. So pretty much the same with USB-A over there, and this one is for charging and lightning on that end. By the way, it's always good if you use a portable charger, or you also connect this one to a power source. If you look over here, it looks like this device can power up this Focusrite, but in my opinion, so that it will not drain your device for recording or streaming, might as well connect this one, so this one over here. That's why I always advise that you get the one that has USB-C for charging. You can either connect a power bank, or you can connect this one to a power source. So in this case, we'll just use a power bank. So I can connect one end to here, and another end to here. So the one that's for charging, USB-C. And in this case, it's also charging your device. So you won't run out of battery in this setup, which is pretty good. And from here, I will be monitoring the audio from the Focusrite, not from the Boss VE22. The playback from here, you won't hear it if you connect your earphone from the Boss VE22. So connect it from here. As you can see over here, I've already connected this adapter, something like that. So the one that has for a headphone. And if your headphone has like this jack 6.35, then you don't need an adapter. But in my case, I have this 3.5 jack, then I will need that adapter. There you go. From here, I'm all set. And now don't forget to turn on your power bank if it's not turned on yet. So it's turned on already. And now that I'm all set, I'm going to start recording from this device. Okay, sound check. Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, whatever you're listening to, this is now the recorded audio from this Android device. By the way, for reference, this is a Samsung Android device. And for those of you who are curious, I simply open the built-in camera of this Samsung device, and that's the app that I am currently recording with. So again, the built-in camera of this Samsung device. Now, as to the settings over here, so as you can see, when I plug this in, it's automatically set to instrument, and that is right. So don't set it don't even turn on the 48-volt phantom power. You don't need it. From here, you can control the volume of your microphone actually from here, from the Focusrite. You can also increase the gain from here if you want to. Again, if you want to increase your microphone, then you have to increase this two knobs on here. So it's a balance on your left side of your earphone and your right side. So again, you can, of course, play around with it as you like. And since our music is also connected to here, you can control the volume of your music from the device itself and also from here. So again, please take note. If you're going to increase the volume from here, so something like that, then it also affects the volume of your source from music, because your microphone and the source from music are both coming from here. Maybe let's do a quick sample. I'll set it at the middle first. Okay, I'll play this music. Okay, and if I'm going to increase this one, okay, there you go. So as you notice, it did increase also the volume of your music. So let's play it again. I'll lower it. There you go. So it's also lowered. So it's the same with your microphone. So if I were you, just control the volume of your music from the device itself, wherever is your source for music. And again, if you want to increase both, then use this two knobs on here. Okay, and by the way, over here, as you notice, I turn on the direct monitoring. And by the way, in this setup right now, connecting your Boss VE22 to Focusrite, this kind of Focusrite 2i2 3rd gen, if you want your audio output to be mono, then you can see over here, turn that on. So the one to the left, the one with a just one circle, that means that's mono. Your output will be mono. But if you're going to tap it again to make it, or to select the other one to the right, the one that has two circles, then that is stereo. So your output will be stereo, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, and maybe let's do a quick sample. So again, let's play this music. Okay, something like that. And if you want to increase from here, then it's going to be like that. Or if you want to lower it from here. So again, it's up to you. Okay, right now over here, I just selected Cathedral as vocal effects from this Boss VE22. And this is pretty much the default setting. This is flat right now without any effects or reverberation. But if I'm going to turn on the echo on here, then you will have something like that. Again, in this setup right now, I did not even set it to the preferred settings I want. This is simply the default settings from this effects. From here, let's do a quick recording sample right away, as if you are, let's say, recording a song cover using Boss VE22 connected to Focusrite 2i2 3rd gen audio interface and then connected to your device. Again, you can use Android or iOS devices. Okay, let's use this song over here. I'm just going to turn on the echo from here. Hey now, let me hold you. It will be okay. 'Cause I will love you till they take my heart away. Okay, let's pause it from there. As you've noticed, I just turned on this echo on here, and that is pretty much your effect. And as I've mentioned earlier, this is pretty much the default one. You can increase the echo if you want, or you want to lower it, and you can also select some vocal effects from here. There's a lot of vocal effects from here you can select from. And by the way, if you're curious with this knobs, volume knobs on here, this big knob on here for monitor, this actually does not affect your audio output level over here. So whether this one, the big knob here is at 0, still you will have audio on your recording. Same thing if you are streaming, you will still have audio out on your streaming in this kind of setup right now, because the monitor, this big volume on here, this volume here, this is only used if, for example, you connected an external speaker at the back, then that's the volume control for that. And this headphone volume on here, same thing. It does not affect the level of your recordings or streaming. It's just for you to monitor your audio. And now let's do a quick live streaming on TikTok. From here, I'm going to start live streaming on TikTok. Okay, sound check testing 1 2 1 2 3 4. From here, whatever you're listening to, this is now the audio from your streaming on TikTok, if in case you will be using this kind of a setup right now. So again, Boss VE22 connected to your Focusrite audio interface, and this interface that I'm using right now, this is 2i2 3rd gen, and connected to a Samsung device for streaming. Okay, so from here, same pretty much setup. So your volume control is going to be from this device itself. And for the microphone, if you want it more louder, then of course, feel free to increase it from here. But I suggest, since you're doing this kind of setup, make sure to have the same level of your microphone over here. Because, for example, if your level of microphone here, for example, this one is lower, then of course you can hear on your right ear louder than on your left ear. So it's best to set them both at the same time. So for example, if this one is at 1 o'clock, then do the same thing on the other one, because this is kind of like, left and right of your earphone. Let's say if you're using a headphone, then same setup. And also, as I've shown you earlier, the monitoring here, make sure to turn it on. And if you turn on, let's say the one circle right there, that means that's in mono. But if you select the other one with 2 circles on it, then that is stereo. So you will have a stereo output. So same thing, this big knob over here, this does not matter to your audio output on your live streaming, whatever, like TikTok or YouTube or Facebook, whatever you're doing. Same thing with a knob like this headphone knob on here. Again, it does not affect on your level on your streaming, or this one is streaming right now or recording earlier. Okay, so from here, maybe let's do a quick sample again, like what we did earlier, recording. So this time, this is your audio output on your live streaming. So in this case, I'm streaming on TikTok. Okay, so let's do a quick sample from here. Let's use this song. And again, as you can see over here, I have not really set the parameters on here. Whatever is the default, that is what I'm using right now. I would simply add effects like echo, and if I want like a doubler or something like that, then I can use it. And also harmony, if I want to use it, then I will use it also. So again, it's up to you. That is the advantage of this Boss VE22 vocal performer, because you have all those effects that you want. But again, this is quite pricey. But in my opinion, if you can afford, then it is really worth it to have this kind of vocal processor. Okay, let's do a quick sample from here. Okay, I'm going to use this song from here. What to say? What to say? Don't know what to do wherever you are near. Don't know what to say. My heart is floating in tears. When you pass by, I could fly. Okay, I'm gonna stop it from there. There you go. Okay, I'm going to stop the echo from here. So again, that effects is the default setting from this Boss VE22. I simply selected number 4, Cathedral, and I just turned on the echo. Oh, I actually lowered it earlier, so it's now 39 instead of 50. The default is actually 50. Again, it's really up to you. If you want more, if you want to swim in an echo or reverb, then there you have it. So again, that is the advantage. Oh, thank you. That is the advantage of this kind of vocal processor. And there you have it. I hope this video gives you now an idea on how to connect your Boss VE22 vocal processor to a Focusrite and connect it to your device for streaming or recording. And as I have mentioned earlier, if your device has a lightning port, let's say an iOS, maybe an iPhone 14 and below, then this is the adapter you will need. So lightning camera adapter. But if you have iPhone 15 and up, I don't have iPhone 15 and up yet, so that's why I could not really show you if it does really work, but I think it should work using this kind of adapter right there. Anyway, if you guys want to check out some of this, let's say gadgets on here, I'll be adding a link under the description below. Like for example, this Maono, I'll be adding an Amazon link, as well as this Boss VE22. I'll try to still find the Focusrite 2Y2 if there is still in the Amazon right now. Sometimes that is not available anymore. Instead, the new one, the 4th gen, is now all the time available. Anyway, thank you all guys for watching. If you like this type of video, please give it a like. And if you want more of this type of videos, consider subscribing if you haven't done yet, and hit the notification bell so you are always updated for all the upcoming videos I will be posting. Keep safe, and until next time.